Hey, what's going on, y'all? Crazy here, and I'm back again with another reaction. And I decided to take the Wayback Machine to the 1970s with one of my favorite songs from AC/DC during the Bon Scott era. So there's three different eras as of right now. The Bon Scott era, and after Bon Scott died, they replaced him with Brian Johnson. And then recently, probably about 2 to 4 years ago, Brian Johnson started having hearing issues, so he was removed from a tour and was actually replaced by Axl Rose, formerly of Guns N' Roses, or currently of Guns N' Roses. I don't know what he's doing now. He looks like, and it's sad too, because like he looks like a fatter version of Shane Douglas, the franchise from ECW and WWE. But nevertheless, that's beside the point. This is during the Bon Scott era. And in 1976, they came out with their album High Voltage. And this song came out, and it's one of my favorite songs during this era. It's A Long Way to the Top. And I didn't even know that there was like a music video or anything like that, because as far as I know, music videos really didn't become prominent until 1980. So like 4 years later when MTV came out. So like, this would be somewhat of the equivalent of a music video where they would just shoot a live performance and then roll over the audio track with the actual song. So here we go. We're going to check this out. Damn. Acne face. So you can see they're out in the city. They're performing in front of a live audience. And you see some bagpipes right there. Oh damn, this died. See, there's Bon Scott right there. And he's got fucking bagpipes. There's Angus. This is gonna be dope. What's with this skinny t-shirt? Like, it's the midriff shirt. Bon, what are you doing? It's the 70s, though, and I'm pretty sure, like, that entire band, except for Angus Young, is wearing bell-bottoms anyways. It's 1970 fucking 6. See, look at this. Wow, they got all types of bagpipe players. Hell yeah. Playing in a rock and roll band. It's a long way to the top if you wanna rock and roll. Man. The bagpipes are such a wonderful touch to this song. So, for those of you who are not initiated, I have Irish heritage. I love the bagpipes because of this. And I could only imagine how, like, there's 4 bagpipe players, okay? Including Bon Scott. And they're playing live in a city somewhere, and I could only imagine how far that sound reached. I've listened to bagpipes in real life. Like, they're like, during my karaoke hosting days, and I'm talking like 10, 15 fucking years ago, maybe even longer than that. But, I was hosting a karaoke show, and like a whole bagpipe marching band came into the bar and started playing songs on the bagpipes. And it was so fucking loud that it drowned out the entire sound system in my shit. And we're indoors. So this was deafening. And I had no choice but to turn the song off and mute whoever was singing the karaoke at the time. And when they complained, I was like, shut up, it's bagpipes. It's fucking bagpipes. I love bagpipes. And I enjoyed the shit out of it. I was like, you could start over when they leave. So, but I can only imagine how far in the city this sound, like how far away you could hear these bagpipes, especially in a city with how loud it is and shit like that. It probably reached out a few blocks. Yeah, you could definitely tell. Like, look out, motherfuckers. AC/DC is coming with their high voltage. Angus lost his hat. He's really getting into it. I like the way his outfit looks. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we can get a good shot of Angus Young again. Oh, come on. Okay, that's the best that we're going to get of Angus, but I definitely like his outfit. I don't know why. But, because the shirt, the tie, the shorts, although my shorts, honestly, though, I'm not going to wear the shorts because that's just not my style. That's his era. I wear 15-inch Dickies. Okay. But I don't know what shoes he's wearing, but I actually have Chucks for this. Look at how into it Angus is. Like, the whole band is into it. But this was like an album or two. This was like a couple of albums. I believe this was their second album. This is interesting. Playing in a band, it's a long way to the top if you want to rock and roll. I love this song. And you got people following the truck that's got him on it. That's awesome. So if I'm, like this popped in my head, and let me know if I actually have this information correct, because when AC/DC first came out, like, it was very questionable. And this is just a rumor that I heard. I don't know if it's true or not, but I figured I'd share it with everybody. See if I'm actually on the ball with this. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. However, with the name AC/DC, there was question as to whether or not, like, the whole fucking band was like a bunch of bi dudes. And obviously in the 70s, something like that was rather questionable, because most people were just kind of like, in the LGBT community at the time, everybody was kind of closeted, because there was a lot of fear, gay bashing and all of that shit. Thank God it's 2023 and, it's a completely different ball game now. However, during that time, the name AC/DC to certain people, and this is just retarded to me, because, at the same time, these are the same people who thought that Kiss stood for Knights in Satan's Service and that they played the devil's music because they were all space alien demons and shit like that. Like, that was their fucking gimmick. However, with AC/DC, everybody was trying to say, because of the name AC/DC, it meant like bisexuality. And these guys were just like, no, like, AC/DC is basically like like, if you just take any power plug or something like that. This is one for my Clico. If you take any power plug or anything like that, like, this has an AC and a DC high voltage supply. And that's what it was supposed to mean. We were high voltage. And I guess to prove that point, they came out with this album, and the album was entitled High Voltage. And then I guess that just shut everybody up. I don't know, because I wasn't born in the 70s. I was born in the 80s. But that's the story that I heard. I don't know if that's actually 100% true or not. If there is somebody who knows the story, plunk it into the comments section. Or tell me if I'm correct. Or if you've even heard that story. I mean, that shirt that Bon Scott is wearing does kind of make it questionable. But I know it's not. I know that's not the case. It is interesting seeing the getup that they're wearing, the clothes that they're wearing during that time. But look at them, they're popular. That's gotta be loud. Sign my boobs. Sign my boobs. I mean, see, you could tell. Chicks are just all over those guys right now. Oh yeah, people would be able to tell they're coming from miles away with that shit. I've never seen anybody look that badass playing the bagpipes though, I'm not gonna lie. But look at that. In that entire fucking city. That's interesting. See, I really like that. Like that actually was a fun, like, that is one of my favorite songs. And once again, you know, it's very high voltage, and I love that song. It is a fun song to listen to. And I never really realized how much I enjoyed that song until I watched the movie School of Rock, and Jack Black is with all those kids playing that song. And it's a song for everybody, as far as I see it. Like, songs back then, not as raunchy as the ones that are out now, but there's a lot of innuendo when it concerns songs that came from the 70s and the 80s, and especially with AC/DC, you know. There was quite a few songs that had a lot of innuendo with that. Like, you listen to Girls Got Rhythm, that also has a lot of innuendo. But I love AC/DC. Another one of the things that AC/DC once said is that they make rock music for 17-year-olds. Like, that's their demographic. And I remember when they came out with Black Ice, that's what they said. It was just like, somebody asked, how do you stay relevant after 30 years of being in the music industry? And they're like, it's simple. We just make music for 17-year-old guys. That's their demographic. And it still, to this day, would work. They could come out with a new album today, and it would still possibly resonate. My best friend, one of my best friends from high school, got into AC/DC when he was 17. Had a piece of shit box truck, and the only thing he cared about was improving the quality of the sound system in the car, in the truck, I should say, in order to blast AC/DC as he was driving to school in that piece of shit box. But I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you guys for being here. I loved that video. That was entertaining for me. But my name is Kreyz. That was my reaction. I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, share, subscribe, smash that notification bell. You'll be notified every time I come out with a new video. And link is going to be in the description below if you want to watch this on your own. And I have a merch store, so check out some of my merch and buy a cool shirt. It's got my logo, my KM logo that you see in my avatar. So I'm out of here. Deuces.